would be stagnant at society. If we look at art and art history, we can see this really clearly. Looking at Cubism, looking at artists like Picasso, we see these kids loosely, who were dissatisfied. They were angry at the perfect representation in art. They were sick of painting things the way things are normally painted, right? Impressionism was fun, but they wanted to take it further. They wanted to push boundaries that weren't normally pushed. And so they broke down normal shapes into geometric forms. And without that little bit of dissatisfaction that generation had, my mic's acting funny. That's cool. Without that little bit of dissatisfaction, we wouldn't have any sense of what we think of as abstraction nowadays. We wouldn't be able to do painting like Rothko, what Jackson Pollock did. If we look at two movements, Dadaism and Surrealism, we see this as well. They happened around the 1900s, pre-World War I and post-World War I. And they were both angry movements. Dada was anti-art, anti-authority. If you could think of a word, Dada would be anti that word. They were just a group of really angry people. Marcel Duchamp, one of the artists in that movement, is famous for signing a journal and then putting that in a gallery, having that be art. In Surrealism, we see a bunch of kids who are sick of one idea, right? Europe was kind of wrong, so they didn't want to be there anymore. So instead, they created their own world. They looked at the subconscious of the human mind. Both of those movements really changed how we as a society view art, think about art critically. More recently, looking at punk, one of my personal favorite movements, I think it's a cool thing. And it was a bunch of these kids who were just super pissed. They were super angry at pretty much everyone across the board. And if you look at people dancing at punk shows and look at the way punk bands perform, you can see that fear. They would press vinyl in their basement and play shows in abandoned warehouses. That anger is super important in any movement. It's the drive, it's the motor for any of those kids creating art. And I think my generation has that as well. We are dissatisfied as a group. We are angry. We look bored and apathetic because we don't know how to express it. We don't have a platform to demonstrate it. But I think, given a platform, we can do crazy cool things. Like, look at the kids doing TEDTalks, right? You have 15-year-olds picking flashlights that start with the your hand. That's wild. So how do we foster this platform? Use this one? Sweet. Okay, 1 second. Oh, yeah, now? Oh, sweet. Nice, that's exciting. Yeah, wild, right? So how can we give us this platform? How can we as a group, as a society, foster that? What I'm doing, I can't really answer that question, but I'll tell you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is setting up a youth arts event called Tabula Rasa. It'll be taking place in April. The goal is to give young artists, in Edmonton at least, the chance to display their work and be part of the community of artists. And I came up with this idea because I was frustrated. I would want to go to art shows and want to be part of a community, but I'm not over 18, so I can't get into any of them, right? It's super annoying to, I'm sure you can all relate, be a smart, mature kid who wants to be part of an older community and then being told you're too young, we don't value your opinion, while they're off doing things that are important. So I'm setting up my own art show. Me and a couple of friends are doing this. If you're a youth artist in the audience, there's anyone who does art, you should all submit. Everyone else should come to the event. Gotta plug that. I told my friend I would. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm hoping you will all take this message and embrace your anger and take it and go with it. Create art or do science projects. Reject old ideas. We don't need those anymore. We are doing cool things. It's not your job to make your parents happy or the older people happy. For the older people in the audience, I'm sorry, this is going to happen. We're going to reject your ideas. I'd love it if you helped. I'd love it if you foster this. But I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to not be surprised when this does happen. Thank you.